From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Tuesday, March the 4th, 2025. The IDF said today that it eliminated the head of terror group Hamas in Jenin overnight last night in its ongoing counter-terror operation in Samaria, the West Bank. The IDF said the forces operated according to intelligence and eliminated the head of Hamas in Jenin, along with another terrorist, and apprehended 3 wanted operatives following an exchange of fire, adding that it also eliminated another armed terrorist who posed an immediate threat. The IDF said earlier today that it eliminated a terrorist in Lebanon who served as the commander of the naval forces in the Radwan force of the Hezbollah terrorist organization, saying his activities constituted a threat to the state of Israel and its citizens and blatantly violated the understandings between Israel and Lebanon. Yesterday, the IDF said it struck a military site where weapons belonging to the previous Syrian regime were stored in the area of al-Qardaha in Syria, saying due to recent developments in the area, it was decided to strike military infrastructure at the site. The IDF, it says, continues to monitor developments in the area and will act as necessary in order to defend the citizens of the State of Israel. The U.S. State Department today redesignated Yemen's Houthis, known formally as Ansar Allah, as a foreign terrorist organization. Secretary of State Marco Rubio saying the Houthis' activities threaten the security of American civilians and personnel in the Middle East, the safety of our closest regional partners, and the stability of global maritime trade. President Trump had announced the redesignation a few days after he took office back in January, which Israel welcomed. Israeli Foreign Minister Gideon Sa'ar saying at the time that the Houthis have repeatedly attacked Israel without any provocation on its part. The Houthis are an Iranian proxy that disrupts freedom of navigation, threatens global trade, and destabilizes regional stability and the global order. Sa'ar saying this is an important step in fighting terror and combating the destabilizing elements in our region. Yesterday, the U.S. Departments of Health and Human Services, the Department of Education, and the U.S. General Services Administration announced additional measures to end anti-Semitic harassment on college campuses, including, it said, a comprehensive review of Columbia University's federal contracts and grants in light of ongoing investigations for potential violations of Title VI of the Civil Rights Act, saying given Columbia's ongoing inaction in the face of relentless harassment of Jewish students, the task force to combat anti-Semitism is considering stop work orders for government contracts with the school. Secretary of Education Linda McMahon said Columbia's apparent failure to uphold their end of this basic agreement raises very serious questions about the institution's fitness to continue doing business with the United States government. The Anti-Defamation League released its 2025 Campus Anti-Semitism report card yesterday, grading 135 schools on the current state of anti-Semitism on campus and how universities and colleges are responding. 45% of previously graded schools did show improvement from last year. The schools who earned an A included Brandeis, Queens College CUNY, CUNY Brooklyn College, Elon University, Florida International, the University of Alabama, the University of Miami, and Vanderbilt. F grades were given to California Polytechnic, DePaul, Evergreen State, Haverford, Loyola New Orleans, Pitzer, Pomona, Portland State University, Scripps, the New School, UC Santa Barbara, the University of Illinois Chicago, and the University of Minnesota. Columbia, by the way, received a D. CEO Jonathan Greenblatt said, "I said it last year and I'll say it again. Every single campus should get an A. This isn't a high bar. This should be the standard." Taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Tuesday, March the 4th. At 7 o'clock, Benjamin Franklin Chavis Jr., activist, author, journalist, and president and CEO of the National Newspaper Publishers Association, joins ISGAP leaders Charles Asher Small and David Harris for discussion. At 8 o'clock, Justin Pine speaks with Rachel Fish to discuss the rise of Jew hatred on college campuses and strategies to eradicate it. At 9, it's Elie Wiesel on L'chaim. At 10, it's Good Week Israel. At 10:30, an encore of the news. And coming up next, it's the ILTV's Insider. And that's the JBS News Update for Tuesday, March the 4th, 2025. I'm Teisha Bader. Am Yisrael Chai.